History quiz. Only the sharpest minds can score 15 out of 30. Let's go. Question 1. Which ancient civilization built the Colosseum? The Roman Empire. Who painted The Last Supper? Leonardo da Vinci. What were Japan's famous traditional warriors called? Samurai. Which Russian ruler was known as the Terrible? Ivan IV. What language was widely spoken in ancient Rome? Latin. Which traveler became famous for his journeys to China? Marco Polo. In what year did Christopher Columbus reach the Americas? (1492). When was the U.S. Declaration of Independence adopted? In 1776, the Industrial Revolution first began in which country? The Great Britain. Who is widely credited with creating the first automobile? Carl Benz. The Great Fire of 1666 destroyed much of which city? London. Which ship carried the Pilgrims to America? The Mayflower. Which amendment abolished slavery in the U.S.? The 13th Amendment. Which U.S. president was assassinated in Dallas in 1963? John F. Kennedy. Which ancient city was home to the famous Hanging Gardens? Babylon. Who became famous as the Maid of Orleans? Joan of Arc. Guess the country. Italy. Which civilization invented the wheel? The Sumerians. Who was the youngest king of England? Henry VI. The Russian Revolution took place in which year? (1917). Which nuclear power plant suffered a major disaster in 1986? Chernobyl. How many original American colonies were there? (13). Which famous ship carried Charles Darwin around the world? HMS Beagle. Who was the 16th President of the United States? Abraham Lincoln. What was the title of Japan's military rulers? Shogun. What was used to execute people during the French Revolution? Guillotine. Which religion began in the Arabian Peninsula in the 7th century? Islam. Which ancient people built roads across much of Europe? The ancient Romans. Which ancient Greek philosopher was sentenced to death? Socrates. Which country sold Louisiana to the United States in 1803? France. So, what's your score? Comment below and subscribe.